We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Mlbtheshow. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports, but even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Jose Quintana gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Lefty Jose Quintana taking the bump right now. Really like this guy. Not overpowering, but great command of the fastball. And he does something a lot of lefties don't do. He'll come in with that fastball to righties. 3-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup. Throws all 3 for strikes. Not an overpowering guy, but he is really a control artist.
1-1 to count. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Sure took a healthy hack that time. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Oh, and a good curveball gets him swinging for the first out of the evening.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Quintana is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up. We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Gary Sanchez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The Yanks go 1-2-3. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Trevor Bauer will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Pride and joy of the UCLA Bruins. Former number 1 draft pick with the Arizona Diamondbacks. This guy has really found himself. Good fastball. And he's one of these guys that he's into the new metrics. He likes to see that spin rate and that carry on the 4-seam fastball. Good fastball, 95 to 97. His curveball, though, might be his out pitch. It's a 12-6 straight down curveball. One of the top pitchers in the league right now.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. As he'll take a look at ball one. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, he's only 1 for 10. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
They have him play perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Into the box, Chris Bryant. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 1-2 delivery. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch coming, here it is. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Gleyber Torres goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Aaron Judge comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Judge is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, the one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3.
Moving up for the Cubs.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Well, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball one.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1. Ian Happ will be next. The 3-1 pitch.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
He's got it. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Bauer pauses. Here's his offering.
1-0.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Three and 0 now. Victor Caratini would be next. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike one.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Full count, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Count remains full.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Ready with the payoff pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
First delivery to him on the way. Victor Caratini is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Mondesi brings it in on to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-1. Grounded to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping into the box, Ryan Mountcastle. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Trevor Bauer runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike one. Mountcastle leads off first with 1 away. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will get foul for strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Back to the top of the order now. And striding toward the plate next will be Mlbtheshow. First offering on its way. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. A runner on first with 2 away. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's the 1-0. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Ready with the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. 2 down, runners at first and second. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Standing in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He'll try to do damage with the bases loaded and 2 gone. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One ball, no strikes. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Going back is the center fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His first homer so far in the series as they move on top 4-0.
Wow, I can't imagine what he's feeling right now. To hit a home run in the World Series is special. To hit a grand slam in the World Series, I don't think there's too many people that can say that.
To the plate now, Torres.
The second baseman.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Yankees. A grand slam home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Bottom of the third now, and up next the pitcher Jose Quintana.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. And the pitch.
No, inside.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
And it's quickly 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Popped high in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. No balls and a strike to count. And there's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
The throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least 1 out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. They're down 4-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball back outside.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Look out, 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Too high. And it's 3-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Three 3-0 pitch on its way. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
The batter, the left fielder, Ryan.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Duncan Robinson answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. From the stretch, Ryan Mountcastle stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Oh, now a ball hit well out to the alley in right center. And I don't think anyone's going to get to this one. This is going to get down for extra bases. 2 runs have scored. And he's safe.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
In now, Trevor Bauer. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. A tag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Bauer blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
The first baseman,
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The bouncer to the left side. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man. Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 1-1 to Schwarber.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Right side and right into the shift. Torres brings it in, and there's 1 away.
fielder.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in, Victor Caratini. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble, but new inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Outside, 3-0 now. Torres will be next. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Happ is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Now with the plate, Gleyber Torres. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Sliced hard, but foul. Look out over there.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Inside and low, 2-1. Here it comes. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Eaton, a 32-year-old veteran who was selected in the 19th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now back
to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Whit Merrifield. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. No balls and 1 strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs' leadoff batter. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Up high, 2-1 now. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And there's his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. At the plate, Michael Brantley.
Nope. Ball one.
A ball and no strikes.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
And he is in there. Bases full now following the error. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Chris Bryant. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swinging a ground ball to third. He'll come to the plate with it. They get the force at the plate to Voit in time for the double play.
The batter number 9.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Javier Baez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs straight. Michael Walker gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks. Fouled off. And he lays off for ball 1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. On the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And there's out number 2. Into the box now, Ryan Mountcastle, fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ooh, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. And the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Kyle Schwarber stands in as he looks at ball one here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter.
Settling in now, Ian Happ. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The cutter runs outside, ball one. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Mondesi scoops it up. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is.
Leading off for the Yankees, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
Tommy La Stella is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 12, Tommy.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Brantley, but that's going to fall in front of him for a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. So now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. Line towards center field. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now back.
Stepping into the box, Luke Voit. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. And this is pulled hard but foul. They brought their gloves for that one out there. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there, 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Torres. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch. Jordan Yamamoto gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So coming to the plate, Victor Caratini. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Cesar Hernandez come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Hernandez, a 5'10" switch hitter. He's a not. Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
down the stretch. Whit Merrifield is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Now batting, Michael Brantley. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ball one. Line toward the gap in left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Adam Ottavino is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And oh, look out, up and in, and nearly took his head off.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Called strike two as he locks him up there. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Belted high in the air out to left. Left fielder looking up into the bleachers and gone.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
And that brings up Javi Baez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. Voit moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. In now, Anthony Rizzo. He went down on strikes last time up. High and deep to center field. Hicks going back at the track. That's out of here as it trims the bushes.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
2-2 the count. Now the pitch. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side. Trevor McGill has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do.
Leading off in the bases, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here comes the first pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
The 1-1. It's a curveball taken low for a ball. Liner towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Next for New York, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Base hit into right center. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left fielder.
Into the box now. DJ Stewart will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
In the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batter. The pitch.
Mike Ford will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 72. Mike Ford.
Right side hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batter.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Adalberto Mondesi is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again, fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Luke Voigt is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 1-1.
Last ball, 2.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now, 3-2. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Gary Sanchez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Digging in once again, Torres. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 3 runs already home here. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And this one bounds around against the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
You simply cannot offer a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Alec Mills enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Aaron Judge is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch, and a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 14-5.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Yankees. Now playing left field, number 28.
Domingo Germán is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Happ with a swing, and he connects, sends this one to deep right field. Into the bleachers and out of here. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. His second home run of the series, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
6 runs, 10 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Dom Thompson-Williams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Hit out towards second. Torres scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Standing in, Whit Merrifield. First pitch on its way.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Hard hit ball to second. Torres has it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Craig Kimbrell comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he falls behind 0-2. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Count is 1-2.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Schwarber is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now that
ready for another chance. DJ Stewart. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pulled toward right center field. Here comes the right fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So here now's the pitcher, Domingo Germán, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Cub up. Michael starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Into the corner and slicing foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Tuchman is there, one away. Digging in now, Chris Bryant. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Here's Javier Baez, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball at inside. Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Torres picks it up. Throw on to first, and the Yankees are going to help this series hold form. All 3 games won by the visitors so far, as this one is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered with runners in scoring position a couple of times in this one. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was obviously a huge factor in them claiming the victory here.
(14-6) is the way this one ends. New York trail 2-1 in this World Series. Trevor Bauer gets the W on the mound. Jose Quintana was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball. And remind you to please drive home safely.
Game 3 of the World Series, the Yankees knocked out 12 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field.